Is it?
Is you ready?
Here we go again, huh?
We've been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us.
Will do. Thank you. Hi Emily, thank you for taking this interview with us. I'm Mahardi from KapanLagi Indonesia.
Hi, how are you? That moved me. Well, I think mostly it was sort of doing justice to the fact that she'd been sort of abandoned for this whole time and wondering sort of where she's been, and we get a sense of where that is. Obviously, we find her mad before, and we get a sense that it hasn't been particularly easy for her. And so for me, I was glad that we didn't shy away from that we leaned into her sort of disappointment of what's happened and what's gone down over these past years. And yeah, it was very interesting to explore this new version of Sharon. I think reading the scripts, so much surprised me, but also these were all things that we had spoken about a little bit in terms of, where we find her and kind of mentally where she's at. And so I guess I wasn't as surprised, but I was just glad that we tackled all of these things and didn't shy away from them, and really kind of leaned into who Sharon would be now, having been in her mind wronged this whole time. So it was a lot of fun for me. I think it was the whole sequence that played out in episode 3. We did a lot of gun work and a lot of, other little sequences, but that was probably the main one because it was really just me on my own and just my hands and any weapons that I found. And so I didn't, as I was saying, I don't really have, Sharon doesn't have superpowers. So all of that fight training was very much just hand on hand, and, me and Jess Durham, who's my amazing stunt double, who worked with me at length. Hours and hours and hours of training and, just making sure that I was ready specifically for those few days that we shot that sequence. And it's kind of amazing the amount of training that goes into even, it's a few minutes on screen. But if you're not ready, you're just going to get hurt because it's me against these big guys. So, a lot of, bruises and cuts and scrapes later. I think we kind of figured out her style, and it was great. But I would say that sequence was probably the most challenging, the one we trained for the most.
Marvel Studios' The Falcon and the Winter Soldier original series streaming Friday.